complicated than I thought. Shocking. So. Shocking. Oh, yeah. And muting that. Okay, great. We are live right now. So anything you say might be held against you later. No. I just
So
want
nobody says anything.
I'm in the middle of trying to figure out
Love it.
how to watch this stream on
Oh,
my phone because maybe view dashboard. No,
I
because
thought my mic cut out for a second there.
I'm
So,
stuck doing a full-on display capture, which means whatever's shown on my screen is what's going live. And it is
so if we turn on Twitch, we could see your screen and all this.
yes, and all this. Oh, you guys can see all the secrets. Well, that's fun.
Well, I just closed it, so
I'm gonna just zoom
I
way
don't want
out
to see
then.
it.
Way to go. Now we can.
Good call. Good call. I really didn't think this out quite as much as I had thought. Hmm.
I don't see your stream on right now. Online.
No, it says it's live. I think. We'll find out later. There's nobody watching, which is perfect because this is not going well. But that's alright.
Does it record for later too?
Yeah, what's going to happen is once we're done with the episode, a video is going to appear on Twitch, and then it'll be up there for a while. But then after, I think it's 24 hours, then you can upload it. So then I will upload the video to my YouTube account where it'll permanently live because the Twitch copy is only there for like 4 weeks or something. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Good reference.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
It's been a lot of fun with the other group I run because I can actually go back and like watch the tapes and see how terrible I did and all of that and get an idea where I can improve, etc. And then if I do voices, I can maybe go back and figure out what I did instead of just trying to wing it. Unfortunately, I have a hard time typing and thinking at the same time. It's a problem. I get to do like so many extra fun things, like remember to tweet about it right before the show and post notices elsewhere. But yeah, so this is D&D tonight. This game is called Life in the Time of Giants. It is an interesting adaptation of the Storm King's Thunder storyline. We've been playing this for about 2 and some odd years, I think. It's been a while.
Yeah, I think
Time flies.
It's getting pretty close for what? Almost a year for me, right?
Yeah, I think so. Killed a lot of giant lords, got a lot of magic conches. And we're closing in on the mystery of what the hell is going on. And with that, the Wardens of the Coast find themselves walking through the twilight up to the Grand Dam, which is a gambling ship in the port of Yartar. You lots, you have your invitations in hand that you got last time from stopping a ruckus on the boat. What is your plan here?
well, considering Nahal's essentially just catching up with them for this night of shenanigans, I'm kind of interested in what you two are planning.
I'm just mainly planning to get on there and see what this guy's all about. See if he is as secretive as the last person that we met with a similar banner to that. And kind of worried about Kevon. Telling us not to mess with this guy. Is he in cahoots with him or what? But
Well, as
I
we're
mean-
trying to figure out whether the Illithid are involved.
yeah, that's kind of why I want to see what this guy's all about.
Of course they're involved. It's all over their flags.
And we've met him before, right? When we saved his boat.
No, you did not. He was actually
Okay.
out of town on business. You met Pao Ming, who is his pit boss.
Okay. So maybe
Didn't we
touch
beat up
base.
Pao Ming?
You might have beat up Pao Ming a little bit. That's possible.
Sorry, pal.
But it was by accident.
Yeah, I think there was a misunderstanding there. He got over it, I guess, is the important part.
I hope so.
So, you
Change my outfit to something more appropriate for the boat with my armor.
Ah, yes, the magic armor that does the disguising trick.
I'm gonna ask Nahala to do your prestige. Just clean me up.
Perfect.
All right.
Can you give me a shot of that?
Yeah, you both.
Oh, it's better than taking a bath.
So, are you guys rolling up there, like,
No.
fully armed and armored?
Nope, I've got disguise self on. I look like myself, but my armor and such is under wraps, as it were.
And your familiar shift?
He's in a little birdie form.
Little bird form.
Well, yeah, because he's got the squirrel and the wolf and the raven, so he's in his raven form.
Okay,
Kind of just circling the boats.
I see. And the dwarves?
I mean, I'm rolling as I do. I mean, I'm a military guy. I have military insignias on me. I assume most people would assume that I would be in armor and have a weapon.
Yeah, I'm sticking with my stuff.
I mean, maybe we can.
Unless they
patch you
make a
up
big
as
deal
bodyguards.
about it. And if they do, I'll take my fine clothes out of my bag and change right in front of them.
Classy. Super classy. All right.
Going on as if we know each
You
other.
know-
I don't believe we did the last time.
You know, I can do. Wait,
We
that's-
do have passes. From POW.
The guy you beat up.
We did save the boat. They were being robbed. Or attempted to be robbed.
All right. So you make your way up to the boat. And believe it or not, the guards stop you. They're like,
Do I recognize any of these guards? Maybe one that I had a fist fight with earlier.
no, these ones are actually wearing red robes. Well, not really red robes. They've got like some burnished scale mail on, but they've got red capes on, I guess is the important part.
They look positively rusty.
Hey,
Yes.
show them our passes, or we're coming aboard.
They just
All
take a
right.
look 'em over, and they're like, "Very good, very good. Welcome to the Grand Dam. Make your way inside, spend some money, have a good time. You two, though, you're not getting on the boat like that.
What do you mean?
Stinky and short stuff. I don't know.
Do I have something in my teeth?
You're the
What's the problem?
you're
I don't understand.
You can't come aboard this boat so armed. I'm afraid you're going to have to leave your armor and weapons here with me.
My armor and weapons.
Correct, sir. And also, I'm
Okay.
going to insist that you wear a tie. If you don't have one, one will be provided, and his face just breaks out in this obnoxious grin. And you can only imagine that the tie he has in mind is going to make you look stupid.
I will
Why do I
say-
feel like they're gonna walk in there naked now?
I will say this, sir. Do you see this insignia? I am a captain of a brigade in Mirabal. This is how I dress. This is who I am.
Roll
I need
me.
to go on that boat with my friends, and this is how I'm gonna do it. I dress no other way.
Roll a persuasion attempt.
Okay. Oh crap. I should have went with intimidation.
This will be interesting.
Oh my god.
He just kind of laughs at you. He's like, yeah, I gave my nephew one of those too. They're pretty cheap down at the market. Nice story, buddy.
Okay, I just start taking off my armor. I have nothing underneath it.
Knew it.
Alright,
He's
where's that tie?
roll the intimidation.
Watch
That's
this one.
right. That's right. It intimidates him. Thank you.
Mostly because I don't want to picture this scene.
Oh god.
He waves. Just hang on a second. Turns to his compatriot. He's like, "Hey, go get Pao Ming. I don't want to see this guy naked. Maybe we can
Are you,
come to an
are you
agreement."
I'm about to pull my pants up. Are you sure? I just pull it down.
Damn it!
I'm gonna bring it down to my ankles. I'm just gonna stand there.
Ah. You know what? On second thought, you stay here with them. I'm gonna go get Pao Ming. And
So, work here long?
you wait about 5 minutes, and you see Pao Ming, the pit boss, make his way out onto the docks. And he looks you guys over, kind of chuckles at Fragor.
Hey, pal.
He says,
Long time no see.
"Haha, friends, welcome back. I'm sorry about the misunderstanding with these guards. You know, it's hard to get good help these days. Please put your clothes back on and come aboard.
I think
Yes,
that-
please put your clothes back on.
I
Lord
think that one guy just wanted to see me naked. That's all I think.
Lord Dryland is in his chambers above. He's expecting you. Please do come
I'm gonna
aboard."
put my armor back on, and I'm gonna smile at the guard as I walk past him.
I'm shaking my head. You can't see it, but it's real. All right. So you make your way onto the boat. I'm gonna drop some tokens on here, I think. Maybe? Can I do that? I feel like I've got the power. Yes, there's Fragor,
Oh wait, hold on.
Mag.
Before I get on the boat, can I look back down the dock to see if I see that dwarven girl I met at the bar before? Is she there?
Oh
waiting for
god.
me?
Sure, why not?
Supposed to be waiting for him. I don't know.
All right. Do I have to roll something, or can I just look?
You do not see her. You feel a little disappointed.
Oh, well.
She stood you up.
Yeah.
That's all right. I got with the boat girl. I'm good for the day. I'll catch up with her later.
All right. So, you make your way onto the boat. Through
Yep.
the crowded cabin. There are a number of patrons drinking and playing games, not shown on this map. But imagine they're there. It's kind of loud.
It's
And,
a casino.
it's loud and jovial. There's a waiter comes by and offers you some drinks from a tray.
Is it champagne or something different?
It's pronounced champagne, but yes,
Champagne.
champagne.
I'll take 2 cups.
DM, I want to specifically look at clothing, at jewelry, anything that may hold the insignia of the first octopus symbol we found. And like that we fought those guys in the sewers, you know?
Oh, those guys.
Yeah, I want to keep an eye out if I see anything like that. I'm
Actively searching.
actively searching. And I'm going to grab a beer and drink it.
It is a large beer. They're not stingy with their drinks on this boat.
But is it good beer?
It's pretty good. Like he sees it's for a dwarf, so he pours from the special dwarven barrel.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Alright, hook it up.
It's
I'm
got,
just gonna put down the champagne.
I got 4 cigars left, Mag. You want one? These are the
Dude,
good
we'll bust
ones.
into my stuff. Oh, you got some of the...
I got the
Bayou?
July ones. Yeah,
Ooh,
the
oh,
Bayou
yeah.
ones. Alright, I'm gonna give Mag one of my last Bayou cigars, and I'm gonna start smoking one too.
oh man, the Bayou cigars.
Yeah, good stuff.
Those were like superb, right?
Yeah. And it's a non-dwarves that can be pretty strong, so I'm gonna smoke this bitch out.
Some patrons actually do start coughing and gagging and get up and make their way elsewhere. This is you.
You.
Hey, Walking Way, they haven't heard me play yet.
It's true. You make your way to the back of the boat, and there's a spiral staircase which leads you up to the upper deck. Which I will reveal now.
Alright. Well, while we're walking through apparently the main hall,
Yep.
whatever easiest gambling is there, I'm gonna put those 200 tokens that I freaking had in my bag for who knows when I put those in there. Just
I
clear
think
it up.
I think they were a prize from last time.
Yeah, just random chance, like if there's roulette, like a roulette game or.
There's something like roulette going on.
Yeah.
Um,
All 200 on one of them.
Do you want it on high, low, red, or black?
High number.
High number.
Yep.
Holy shit. You win
No shit.
another. $60 tokens.
For 200 tokens?
Yes. It was a pretty low bet.
So
Appreciate it.
I lost 140 tokens.
No, you get 60 more. You now have 260 tokens.
Okay. Just wanted to lose them, but still.
That's not my fault. I rolled good.
Good. Good.
So, you make your way up the spiral staircase into a small room with 2 guards posted on either side. They are also wearing the shiny scale mail with the red cloaks.
And this guy's leading us, right?
Like, is this uniform new to us? Like the last time we were here?
It is new since the last time you were here, but you have noticed about town people wearing octopus brooches, waving octopus flags. And these gents are wearing red cloaks with octopus insignias.
So it's still real similar to what we saw before, but I haven't seen that original insignia yet, right?
It's pretty similar,
Okay.
but not exactly.
So these are the guys, basically. I need to know before I burn this boat down.
Are we still on that?
Let's see.
I'm whispering this, by the way.
Did I also mention while you guys were making your way through the gaming areas, enjoying your beverages, you felt the boat drift free from the dock and begin its tour around the river?
Oh, that's right.
As it does.
Load.
You guys are stuck on a party barge all night. It's coming back when the sun comes up. Make way for good times.
Because I don't swim very well.
I know.
I sort of have a solution for that. If you do want to, burn some down with all these people in it.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe it's not our first plan. Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Like we always do.
All right. You notice that this area up here is much quieter than the area downstairs. It also smells, well, it did smell nicer now thanks to Bayou Dwarf cigars. It is not as good. Unless you are a dwarf, in which case it's great.
I'm
Plus
gonna,
we're really low to the ground, so no gravity.
I'm gonna take one big hit of it right when I get into the stairs. Just let the scent go through.
I hate you so much when you do that.
Almost like you're welcome.
One of the guards closest to you starts coughing and gags a little bit
Oh,
and gestures you towards the door. He's like, through the door, sir.
hey, go some short hairs.
Lord Dryland's first door on the left. He's waiting for you, please.
Right, Lord Dryland, huh?
Yep.
Coming up in the world, guys. Coming up.
Well, you can't get much higher, so.
Real funny. Short joke, huh? Alright.
Dwarven
Do
humor.
those.
Last one I like or first one?
First door on the left.
You guys, you passed it. Get back over here.
They're running away from us with their smoke.
Getting,
You
getting
guys
away
are
from that
terrible.
smell.
You'll learn to love it. Just like
Before I go in, I'll put mine out on the bottom.
Do we knock? And then announce ourselves?
I don't know. Do you?
Yes.
Possibly.
We should.
He is a lord
Just a knock.
and soon to be water baron of Yartar. He's kind of a big deal. All right.
So yeah, I think he deserves a knock.
You knock politely on the door, and you hear, "Do come in!" That was a terrible voice. Fucking terrible. Alright. Been thinking about this all day. First chance I get, fuck it up. Alright.
it's just fine, Brian. You did good.
It's not as good as I was hoping, but that's okay. Thank you. Ah, the Wardens of the Coast. Thank you for coming. I had a feeling you'd be stopping by one of these days. Tell me, what brings you to my humble abode? As you look about the room, you see Lord Dryland's cabin is a testament to bad taste. with its purple velvet curtains and scented candles and gaudy candelabras. In the middle of the room, you see a table with a large aquarium tank resting on top of it. In the aquarium, you see a coral reef. And by the table, you see Lord Dryland himself. He's sort of a skinny, middle-aged man, well-greased, pointy beard, slicked back hair, big gold chain around his neck, red cloak, and riding on his shoulder is his pet octopus. Come, do tell me your business. I'm most anxious to hear it. I really did not get a chance to thank you for your help with that earlier matter with the riff-raff and the trouble and whatnot, but I hear Pao Ming tried to make it as right as he could. No?
Well, it's always good to reestablish friendships, and I love what you've done to the place.
Hey, my beer's out.
Oh, I've got a pitcher over here just for that occasion. I heard there was dwarves about.
You're a thinker.
And he
That's why you're the boss.
waves one ring-encrusted hand over towards a side table where you do see a pitcher of beer.
Alright, I'm gonna fill it up.
There's also a nice bottle of wine, in case you were curious.
Nah, what am I, an elf?
Nah. Clearly not.
I don't know why this is. I'm gonna roll a perception. Can I roll a perception check, or I don't know if it's intelligence or nature. I want to know if this octopus is like a real octopus. Is there something fishy about this octopus?
Just
Well,
roll
obviously there's
roll
something
me
fishy about an octopus.
something.
Okay. I'll roll nature, I guess.
Yeah, you're not familiar with sea creatures. There weren't a lot of them in the mines.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Nice try, though. However, Falcoris, with your previous investigation check, you do in fact notice that insignia that from the sewers of Daggerford is on one of his rings, possibly even a signet ring.
Just for clarification, do we have that letter that we got from? I can't remember who it was, but it said to kill the wardens of the coast, and it had that insignia on it.
Yeah, I think that was found in the sewer.
Yeah, we got that off the Illithid or one of those guys with Ill. I'm going to slyly take that out. If we walk over to Nahala, I'm going to slyly take that out of the bag of holding. And just keep it in my hand for now.
Okay. I will allow it.
So we missed you last time. I'm Mag, by the way. I'll reach out to shake this guy's hand.
Mag, eh? Nice to meet you. He
I'll
reaches.
give him a nice firm shake. No, not messing around.
He pulls his hand back. You get the distinct impression that you were supposed to kiss his hand, not shake it firmly.
I'm gonna shake his hand too. I'm Fragor. Craghorn, like Celegun Craghorn from Mirabar. I'm sure you've heard of our clan.
No. It's always fun to meet one of the little bush people, though. Welcome aboard my vessel.
As I'm shaking his hand, I'm going to turn his hand over and go, man, that's an interesting ring. You really like octopus. Octopi, I'm not sure, but that seems familiar. I'm sure I've seen that insignia somewhere else.
Oh,
Never
yes.
mind. I'll think about it.
This old thing is a family heirloom, you know. We Drylands, we're fairly important. I'm sure you've seen it all over the place.
Yeah.
It's definitely all over this place.
And how?
Yeah, it's funny because you have the one flag with the boat on it with the octopus. I thought that was good. But yeah, I kind of like the simpler version with just the octopus. But man, I've seen that before somewhere.
Well, yes. I mean, the one with the boat, that's my personal crest. This one here is the old family crest.
Okay.
I had to spruce it up a little bit, you know. I am going to be Water Baron of Yartar soon enough.
And
And
what
then,
does
my
Water Baron
friend,
do?
well, the Water Baron is the name of the ruler of Yartar. I figured for landholders and patrons of the arts, you would know this, but that's quite all right. I guess maybe you don't have time to deal in local politics too much. Not like your buddy Kayvon. He is a man of excellent taste and blood. He knows.
Kayvon is an individual of unique taste.
And how? I bought these purple curtains from him, and they were delightful.
Wait, are these the curtains that he stole from wherever?
I
Or
desperately
was that
hope so.
rugs that he stole?
He definitely stole some rugs, but probably also stole some curtains.
So how's your election coming out?
Well, I mean, it's just like another week or two. I'm feeling fairly confident that I think I'm gonna win it. You know, if you know what I mean. It seems
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Exactly. So, you know, when I do, it's going to be very beneficial for you lot.
And how is that?
Seeing as we're such good friends, of course.
Oh yes, good friends.
You saved my boat that one time, and you've come to visit me and pay your respects to your new lord.
Hey, good friend. I have. What was that one guy's name who was gonna buy the mountain from us? Steelhammer or something.
Steelhammer? Mountain? Do you mean Nevram Hammerschmidt?
Yeah, Hammerschmidt. Do you know him?
Of course I do. I know him well.
Oh, great. I really hope you could put in a good word for us. We're trying to buy this mountain outside of Jolkun. And come to find out, we found people who were prospecting out there, trying to, checking it out for them. Maybe we can buy it from him sometime. You could put in a good word, possibly.
Oh, I might indeed.
Okay.
Who else do you know, by chance?
Oh, I know a lot of people, my little silly dwarf. A lot of people indeed.
So did you say that signet ring is part of your family, Chris?
No, that is an old family heirloom. Been in the family for generations.
Are you related to Hammerschmidt then?
No, we're not related, but I do know him intimately. You might say I know him like the back of my hand.
Oh,
Interesting.
now I remember. It all comes together. The letter from Hammerschmidt himself. Let me get that. Let me see. Oh, and I turn it over so you can see the insignia. There it is, right there. A letter from Hammerschmidt himself. Let's see what it says. I open it up. Kill the wardens of the coast. Amazing. Amazing. I totally forgot about that. You would think that you would remember something like that, but nope. Slipped my mind.
Would you like to
What's his
roll
reaction?
roll intimidation?
Oh, don't make me roll things. You know I can't.
Maybe this time you'll do good.
Oh,
Real good.
I'm looking for his reaction.
He kind of sits back in his chair a little bit, and you see the blood drain out of his face, and his eyes kind of bug out slightly. He said, yeah. I'm sure that is.
And lock the door.
Oh
Now,
god.
with that said,
Rigor.
is the signet ring, DM, is the signet ring the same as the marking that's on that letter?
No.
It's. I
Missing.
said it was. I thought you said it
That's the
was.
thing.
Is it? Is it the same from the sewer? Oh, that is where you found that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it's the same. So many threads, so little time. Yeah, that's
So many things to keep straight.
so many things to keep straight. Yeah. Friends. There's no need to get hasty. I'm sure this is merely a misunderstanding.
You know what I also remembered? Man, it's coming back to me. It's coming back to me, guys. We got this letter off a bunch of guys dressed in cloaks, kind of like the guys around you, and they were with an Illithid. They were like friends with an Illithid, all trying to kill us. That's
Illithid? I don't even know what that is. What? Oh, you guys are. I feel like maybe we should all just have a drink and calm down a little bit. You guys are getting.
oh, I'm calm. I'm
God.
totally calm.
Well, you said you knew this guy like the back of your hand. And these words are obviously pretty clear on the intent, not a misunderstanding. So, what do you know about the Storm King's wife being killed? I look at him.
Well, I don't know.
See this coin here?
I don't know
It's
it-
found.
What?
And this is from your boat?
A lot of people come here to gamble. I'm very popular. People love me. I mean, if I was to go missing, I'm sure there would be an uproar.
Oh, sweetie, we're not gonna make you disappear.
Oh, that's good. I thought maybe.
Yeah, at
Well,
least
not
not
every piece of it.
disappear. Yeah.
You can roll intimidation now too. That was scary.
Okay.
I've seen her turn people to dust.
Holy shit! You see him just start crying. He's just like,
That was a pimp line. I just gotta say, that was a super pimp line.
Hey. Scariest thing can be
my.
kindness, so.
yeah.
Of course, I also tend to, blow shit up when I get frustrated.
Ooh, you should see her cloud of knives.
Oh, that's true. I haven't used that one in a while.
He just starts blubbering and he's
Now.
please no. Let's be friends. Let's be
Oh,
friends.
We are friends. We are, and you're gonna tell me what I want to know.
I will. I'll be a good boy. I'll tell you everything I know. Everything you want to know. I'll tell you anything. Anything.
All right. What do you know about the Storm King?
The Storm King? Really? That's where you want to start, eh?
We're gonna start there and then go and continue on.
Well,
If you're a good boy, I won't let my little dwarf friends here play with you later.
Ooh. Can I?
Later.
no. That's quite all right. Yes, there was Storm King. You're really terrifying. So I suppose maybe yes, there was this contract. This
Go on.
large storm giant woman dressed in blue. She had like these horns in her hair. She came to my associates and I and offered us a very handsome sum of money to assist in kidnapping the Storm King. It was
Doing so good.
it was merely business, you know. It was a lot of money. I'm sure you understand.
course.
We totally
Business is
understand.
business.
Yep. Business
Now,
is
where did you deliver him to?
That's a different story entirely.
Oh, I'm all ears to hear this one.
I want to hear insight. If he's gonna try to BS this, I want to insight him.
Oh, go ahead and roll me some insights.
We have multiple people inciting, so can I use my can I use my advantage? Oh man, that's a lot of insight.
Sure, why not?
I figured he'd be just a little too terrified to lie to me.
Just in case.
Oh, good.
Or he's so terrified.
He's so terrified that he's gone quiet. And then there's a small seepage of seawater from his pantaloons.
He's
This
running in
is-
the water. I didn't do it. I swear, guys, I didn't do it.
And now he does actually begin to twitch and cough and gag. You see these eyes roll up in the back of his head and he collapses. Seawater
Yell
starts
for the guards.
coming out of his
I want
mouth.
to grab the octopus off him.
You grab the octopus off him
Yeah.
and you see a minnow come flopping out of the seawater, coming out of his mouth. And he looks up at you and he whispers, purple rocks. And then he dies.
Oh shit. Mag?
What?
You're very scary.
Oh shit.
What'd
I
you
didn't mean
do?
to be that scary.
What is the purple rocks? What's that all? Purple rocks?
Hey, DM, I want to
Why is
cast.
this?
I want to cast Speak to Animals.
Why does Purple Rock sound familiar? Can I do a history check to see if I remember?
Sure.
So walk up to him and let's see. Back up, people. Let's see if I can.
Oh god. Wait, are you talking to the... Why are you
Yes.
talking to the octopus?
I'm talking to the octopus.
And I'm gonna touch him and try and revivify.
Really? You're going to revivify him? Touch a creature that has died within the last minute. Creature returns to life with 1 hit point. The spell can't return to life a creature that has died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts. Okay, perfect.
Thinking the fish is a missing body part, I'll shove the fish back in his mouth.
Oh my god.
So the octopus is very angry with Fragor. It is
What
just
does he mean? What does he mean by purple rock, squid?
it just starts cursing at you in Squiddish.
Hey, listen to me. You tell me what I want to know, and I'll put you back in the tank. No problems. If you don't, I'm eating octopus tonight.
Dryland coughs a bit. Oh, the purple rocks. They're islands out in the sea. The ship carrying the Storm King, circling that area of water. You can't find him with magic. You've got to go there yourselves.
Right.
Which I don't know if you caught any of that, but if you didn't, tough shit.
I'm gonna ask the octopus, are you some kind of weird mind control octopus?
Put the thing back already.
Can you guys understand what I'm saying, or am I speaking octopus?
We just see you holding this octopus.
No, you're speaking. That's much better. Now, if you're speaking to the octopus, you are like speaking in octopus,
Okay.
which involves a lot of intricate dance moves.
So is he a mind control octopus? I need to know.
It is not. It is the regular kind of octopus.
Alright, I just throw him back in the tank. I just like throw behind my shoulder, right into the tank. The octopus doesn't know anything.
So, what do we do now, guys? Is he's like dead on the floor again?
I
Oh,
swear I heard purple rocks before.
He said purple rocks.
throw an
There-
eye.
he's on a boat going around these purple rocks.
Did we all heard what was said?
You did, yes.
That he can't be found by magical means. That we have to
The
go out
king's on
there.
the boat. You cannot
So they
find him
got
on
the
boat,
king.
they undo to detect.
So we either go back and tell his people, or we just take this boat and go out there.
Wait, do we know where the purple rocks are?
We
No.
need somebody that can navigate, so I don't think we'll be taking this boat anytime soon.
Alright, I swear to God, someone mentioned when we were in the Castle Purple Rocks.
I wonder if the wizard knows.
Is that where the queen was killed?
I think it might have been. Oh, that's
Let's
just
see. Let me see my notes. Hopefully I-
that's just mean if it is.
I'm gonna fill my beer back up.
Just casually.
Yeah.
Uh,
Dead body's gonna be weird now? Come on, man.
Honestly, the question though right now is,
So I just have.
How-
I don't have anything about her being near Purple Rocks, but she was found dead on Jaroon Point of Whalebone Island. So maybe there's Purple Rocks there.
well, let's ask a captain or something.
well, as you guys are having this discussion, you hear a horrifying clickety clack of tiny claws running on hardwood decks.
Oh gosh.
And
Something's going down.
Shit.
you see what appears to be a brain on stumpy little legs come skidding around the corner into the room.
Bring chihuahuas!
And you also hear the pounding of boots as guards become running towards the room.
Finally,
You
it's on.
are going to need to roll initiative now.
Ah, shit.
Oh, we get
It's
to
been so
finally-
long.
I didn't
How
get
do
to
we
do
do
what
that
I
again?
wanted to do. That's not good. Alright.
Hang on a sec.
20.
She got Hollis got a 20. Josh, you got a 5?
5.
5. Alright. Fregower's got a 13. So many Fragors. Velcor has a 22. Good, good, good. Alright. So that's that. And as this is happening, we cut now to the activity down on the main deck,
Ooh.
where things have gotten interesting. You didn't notice it when you were upstairs having your discussion because it was pretty enthralling, but there were several strange bumps that reverberated through the ship as a number of rowboats piloted by the Hand of Yartar thumped into the side of the Golden Goose and tied off. The first wave of Hand of Yartar maidens, all dressed in black, stealthily climbed above the side of the rail, slitting the guards' throats, tossing their bodies quietly into the river. The next group up took out the remaining guards with their hand crossbows, and it had all been fairly silent. Then, what was her name? They made their way towards the gaming hall. And Mila burst through the door and shouted at all of the nobility, busy gambling and drinking and having a good time. "Hello, my gentle friends. I'm afraid you've picked the wrong boat and the wrong political party. I'm afraid I'm going to have to give you a choice. Either die on this boat or take the rowboats we've graciously provided you and get off this vessel.
Ooh.
You have not very long to decide." And at this point, she lights a bottle of whiskey with a rag stuck in it on fire and tosses it onto the deck.
Oh man, that's what I wanted to do.
Fire is now beginning to spread about the room. Panicked nobility scramble for the rescue boats. Pao Ming squares off.
Smell of smoke. Somebody's got cigars burning.
Launches a fireball at Mila, who ducks out of the way but is still blown through the back of the wall. And then the fighting begins, and it's black-garbed Hand of Yartar versus red-caped mercenaries. And at this
Hey.
point, a ranger wearing white dragon scale armor leaps to the deck and begins making her way to the stairway.
Ooh, white armor.
Oh yes, this is dragon scale armor. And at this point, one of the red-robed mercenaries gets in her way. And now I'm just going to have to ask, how would you like me to pronounce your character's name? Because there's the way I would pronounce it, and then there's another way that's probably better. So,
It's a Ratris.
Ratris? Like Beatrice?
Yeah, Ratris.
Ratris. Okay, Ratris, how do you react to this guard getting in your way?
Stare him down coldly and wait for him to move on his own accord.
Roll me an intimidation on that.
Ooh.
This is Dragon Scale, bitch.
We don't know this.
Yeah, we're in a room with a brain chihuahua.
Yep. Yeah, that guard is getting out of the way. He just, takes one look at you, shakes his head, and, goes elsewhere. Wants no part of this fight. You were able to make it to the top of the
As he
stairs.
moves out of my way, and then I ignore him completely and forget he ever existed.
Excellent. So with that, go ahead and roll me some initiative. I also got to get some monsters in here. Oh my goodness. 18, not bad, not bad. The juggling of things. Let's see. I need to do this. So, okay, that. Yep. And so there's that. Give me some monsters. Yeah, some dumbass guards. And some brain chihuahua. Very nice. Holy cow, the pressure. So many things to track down. Believe it or not, I had an idea about this once upon a time. Oh, are you seeing all the things I have to shuffle through? Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Believe it or not, when I had this originally planned out, it was so much easier. What the fuck are those things called? I don't even remember what it's called now. Ah, yes, that. Intellect Devourer, not Brain Chihuahua. Important difference.
Yeah. I don't know. I still love the time when one was chasing Freeor around.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Alright, do I not have guards?
You did. You had two. One in the hallway, one in the back stairs.
Oh, I know I have those. I'm just trying to find a character sheet for them.
And you moved them out of the room. Which is more challenging.
You know what? We'll just use this. Those guys are elite forces. Handpicked by the Lord Dryland himself to kick ass and take names. So, yeah.
So they're quite ostentatious.
They are very flamboyant. Yes. That is
Super flamboyant.
super. They
Super.
are also rather berserk. So, Falcoris, it is now your turn.
Okay, is he only in the hallway now, or was he making his way into the room? You had him in the corner there.
Yeah, he's in the room.
Okay. Throw my poison dagger at it. That one.
He,
26 hit.
I would be surprised if it didn't. Yeah, it hits all day long.
Okay. And then, does that say the poison on it?
Does looks like 7 and 5
There you go.
for
That's the first one.
12.
Yep.
All right.
And there's no hiding here, so I'm also going to throw another dagger.
Okay.
See if I can pin him to the wall. And does a 25.
It does.
Oh, I wish I was sneaking 5 more.
For 5 more damage.
Oh, no sneak.
No sneak.
No sneak.
No sneak. All
Kind
right.
of rolls off into the corner, gets back up, staggering a bit. It was looking
And poison.
super rough. Meaning that poisoned has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Perfect.
So the intellect devourer, getting back shakily to its feet, decides to... Who is that? Lord Dryland. Lord Dryland perishes once more. This time, you see a little brain goo come leaking out of his nose. And that's
He looks like he's got an octopus on his head.
pretty much the end of him. So, what do we got here? Nope, not that one. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fragor, it's your lucky day.
Oh, hey, what do I win?
What do you win? Multi-attack is what you win.
Oh, okay, bring it on.
The little brain guy claws at you, misses terribly.
Wow. I kick him away with my foot.
And now roll me an intelligence saving throw as it gibbers at you
Easy.
angrily.
What else intelligent? Saving throw.
Hint. This is probably not something you're good at. Ooh!
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, that was way higher than I
Yes.
thought.
Could have been worse.
Alright. Well played,
Bill.
sir. Well played. Now it's Nahala's turn. This little guy's over here.
Can't use any of my big spells on it. Eldritch Blast all 3 bolts at him. Yeah, he might be dead. Supposed to.
Yeah. It explodes, and there is now Intellect Devourer goo sprayed all over the wall and also all over Fragor.
Alright, now we know it's a fight. I haven't had goose sprayed on me in a long time, guys. Feels good.
Not gonna lie. Like that goo spray.
Sometimes I question you, Fragor.
It's good for the armor.
Sometimes you question me.
Alright, all the time I question you.
I slide over and pick up my daggers.
Slide over, pick up your daggers. In the distance, you can hear footsteps pounding down the floor in your direction.
Got more incoming.
And now it is the guard's turn.
Yay.
And they burst into the room, see their dead lord on the floor.
It wasn't us.
It was the octopus.
And they draw their great axes, which they have for some reason.
Of course.
You killed our lord! You're gonna pay for this! And
Really, it wasn't us this time.
It was the octopus.
It really wasn't us.
Look at the bones.
Sharp,
Look, he
pointy.
spit out his little fish.
And they swing at Fragor and Falcoris. Fragor, the axe blade bounces harmlessly off your armor, although it does scuff it.
Oh,
Falcoris, it just goes right over your head. Almost casually.
That looks like it should stick in a wall.
And now it's Reatrus's turn.
Okay. Figure out where I am on the map. Oh, I see it.
There's a guard in the room with you. And there's a commotion down the hallway.
I'm gonna go see what's going on down the hall.
Fair enough. There's a red velvet curtain barring your way, but it is hardly a barrier to your passage. You're gonna just push through it. You're gonna like peek around there.
The red curtain. Hopefully nothing happens. It's just a regular red curtain.
You are in luck. It is the regular kind of red curtain. Although it is made of some sort of velvet, so it is a rather nice, regular red curtain. Perhaps a tad gaudy. But you were able to pass through it without any difficulty.
Down behind me.
You want to attack the one behind you?
I'm saying I want to rip the curtain down.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
For that?
No, you can just have that. It shouldn't be difficult at all.
Just wanted to tear it down because I didn't like it. Okay, so do I see anything?
Yes, looking down the hallway, you see the back of a guard in a doorway, and then you see 3 more guards and what looks like a brain on little tiny dog legs running down the hallway towards the commotion in this room.
Okay.
I think you're kind of breaking up there.
Yeah, I didn't totally catch that. In Discord, if you go down to the very bottom of the left-hand side where it's got your name and your avatar, you click on the user settings that looks like that little gear. And then you go to the voice and the video settings, just like maybe halfway down. Inside there is about halfway, no, maybe a third of the way down again. There is something called input sensitivity, and it says automatically determine input sensitivity. And then there's like a little slide bar thing that's probably green.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, you're just kind of clipping at the end there.
Just because I'm using like a kind of a simple microphone. But anyway, sorry to deter the game.
No, not a problem.
we deter the game all the time by ourselves.
With less technical difficulty.
We're good at it.
All right, so you've...
Webcam, speakers, or microphone, so I'm using just a simple one.
Okay. You've ripped down the curtains.
What race is Raytress?
Wood elf.
Oh, what
You'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, should I
Yeah,
just
but let her guess.
Sorry.
Wait, should I just do the whole combat round, or should I introduce myself in the middle of it?
Nope. Combat round.
Do your thing.
Yeah, I
Do
deter the
proceed.
game all the time.
Okay, so I was wondering if
I could try and catch that little brain thing.
Try to catch it. Yes. Yes, you could. You're going to have to probably kill this guard in front of it, though.
Okay, I can try and kill the guard.
But you've got a movement in 2 actions, so... And that's not going to take that much of your movement. So I think that's probably going to happen. Yeah, roll me some damage on that. If you hover over where it says short sword, it'll turn red, and then just left click it. Oh, did you? Oh my.
That's okay.
There you go.
There it goes.
Looks like 9 damage. He is knocked to his knees, and you were able to slip past him. He also looks like he's doing really rough at this point. And then you try to scoop up the intellect devourer.
Should I do acrobatics?
Just go ahead and... Yeah, that's probably going to be the best. Acrobatics 15. Gonna make a
Nice.
dex save against that. Crit fail. Yeah, you have caught the intellect devourer.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
My turn. Am I done?
You've got him like by the 4 stumpy little legs with their claws, so it won't be able to make a claw attack on you in the next round.
Sit like away from my body with both arms like as far as possible and just look at it.
And now it's Fragor's turn.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do what Fragor does and hit things with the hammers. I will start with this guy in front of me. And I'm gonna do Great Weapon Master. Does a 10 hit? Or no, actually it's a 5 because I Great Weapon Mastered. Okay, I'm gonna swing at him again.
You destroy a fairly fancy looking vase near the doorway.
That's not a bad thing, it's an awesome thing. Okay,
Destroy more property.
And that does hit.
Okay.
Yes. You hit him good.
13. Alright, my last attack.
He's also quite dead now.
Oh, he's dead?
Oh yes. Quite
Alright,
dead.
I'm gonna go to the next guy. I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna whack the next guy. And I'm gonna do Great Weapon Master again. God dang.
Great Weapon Master again.
9, does 9 hit?
No. Well, actually, he's prone, so you have advantage on that. So yes, that
So that'd be a 14.
14 is going to hit.
Oh, nice. Okay.
For 11, yeah,
Plus
you
10.
for 21.
Yeah.
It is ugly.
So he's prone, and I just walk up and smash his head with my hammer.
Yes, and
Like a
he's,
Gallagher.
he's clearly, yes, much like a Gallagher show. He's not making it home tonight. That's a fact.
Alright.
You got
Any of 'em. Don't get any of them on me.
So I actually can attack again now because I can. I have level 11. So I'm gonna run past here and hit this guy. And I'm gonna Great Weapon Master again. God dang it! Rolls suck.
Yeah, 8's not going to cut it.
You would think in a tiny little hallway I could do better, but maybe that's the problem. Alright, that's my turn.
All right, now it's Mag's turn.
Alright, so seeing as they have the door covered, I'm gonna start looking around the room and picking up any papers and shoving them in my bag. Let's see. 4 investigation. So I'm just shoving papers at this point.
Just random papers. There's like a napkin. Like, oh, that,
It's going in the bag too. And then I'm gonna move up to the door. And that'll be my turn.
All right, now it's Valcoris's turn.
All right. I'm going to just move around here into a what seems to be a very crowded hallway now.
Yeah.
It's getting crowded, yes.
I'm going to move down here to the opening.
And there is a guard in there.
I yell to him, "Get out now if you want to live."
Roll some intimidation.
Sure, why not? I'm weak at it, so let's go with it. Oh,
Oh shit!
There you
Nice.
go.
it's not even one of my skill sets.
I did smash that one dude's head. It could help.
Yeah, that guy. He's running.
Alright.
He just about falls down the stairs in his haste to get out of there. He clearly did not sign up to actually fight stuff.
This is supposed to be a cushy job.
That's right.
Alright, and that's it. Just watch the back here.
Now it's Nahala's turn.
Alright, real quick question. By this point, do we smell the smoke from downstairs?
You do, yeah.
Okay.
You can
Going
hear
through my head is... Oh,
flames.
go ahead.
You can hear the flames kind of flickering up.
Okay.
There's an ominous orange glow outside the boat.
Okay, so it's getting a little crowded in the hallway. I'm gonna slip through here. 4, 5, 6, cause just trying to get out of here. But I am gonna say, when I get to the end of the hallway, I'm gonna turn around and. Do I have a shot at one of these guys over here? With like my Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, why not? Okay.
Okay. 1 to the guy closest to it, and 2 to the one behind. Yeah.
Those all hit.
Noise.
So 11 to this guy and 19 to the guy behind him.
First guy
I'll take the
gets
left side.
struck in the shoulder, kind of rolls backwards into the wall, smacks his head, falls down. He is out of the fight. The last guy is just a mess all over the hallway at this point.
Oh jeez, another one.
Yep.
You're getting good at destroying people.
I don't know why it keeps happening.
I don't know. It's awesome.
And now the guard's pretty much dead. Where's my brainy? All right, Beatrice, it is your turn. You are hanging on to an intellect devourer by its claw legs. Do you have any?
Get out of here to examine it since there's still guards.
No, pretty much all the guards are dead at this point.
Good, okay.
So it's kind of quiet. It's just the sound of screaming people and fire downstairs.
To get out of here, I believe.
Yeah. That might be a good
Hey.
idea.
Try and get out of here. Exit is. I'm trying to decide on this map. It looks like forward, maybe.
Both forward and back are good. There's a spiral staircase that you came through at the back of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
But from what you saw on the first floor, you know there's also a staircase up at the top of the boat.
Okay.
here. I'm gonna try and leave the other way, so I'll go forward through that other. It looks like another velvet curtain, maybe?
It is another velvet curtain.
Down. And go through there.
All right.
Back, technically.
Make way through the velvet curtain to the staircase. As you rip through that gaudy velvet curtain, you notice that there is another guard in this room.
Okay, so he's gotta die.
You have a handful of intellect devour, though it's problematic.
Evidently not that problem.
But not that problematic, apparently. Huh. Man,
Dear God, these crits.
how is that gonna play out? It's not that big, I guess. You manage to transfer the intellect devour over to one hand, so you're like one-handing its claws. And you're able to draw your short sword and just critically hit this guard. Go ahead and roll some damage on that. Which, if in the chat window there, where it says your name and like 28, it'll say short sword +8. If you hover over where it says short sword in the chat, it'll turn red. Yep,
There you go.
perfect. 15 points of damage. So as you're holding onto this monster in one hand, you cut this guard in half on the bias with your short sword, and
Ow!
Nice.
that is the end of that problem. And with
Do I
that,
still have any movement, or am I done?
you still got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's about it for your movement. But you do have another
Okay.
action, so
Yeah.
you could do a dash, I guess.
Boy.
And then you're also going to need to roll either a strength or dexterity save.
You see what's higher?
Or
I will do dexterity.
okay. Yep, the little brain chihuahua manages to slither out of your grasp. And it is angry.
Oh,
It is. Come here, little guy.
angry little brain.
Angry little brain monster. And then there's some initiative on that. Okay, good. All right. Oh, and yes, that takes us to the little brain's turn. The brain is going to claw at you. Misses terribly. Seems slightly stunned by the being carried around by its claws. And then it is going to gibber at you angrily. Please make an intelligence saving throw. And you save mightily.
Nice.
Now it is Fragor's turn.
I'm gonna look back at the group and be like, "Do you know her? Do you know her? Do you know her? Do you know her?" And then I'm gonna run down the hall and go, "Hey, weird lady with that brain thing, come back!"
You
Wait.
run through the red velvet curtain and you see the new lady and the brain thing.
I my movement to get here. We're still in combat.
Correct. Yes.
I am going to cast True Strike on it. I'm gonna point my finger and shake at it, like the monkey from Family Guy.
Awesome. I can picture that.
And I'm gonna say to my new friend, "Do you have any idea what that thing can do?" And that'll be my turn.
Nice. All right. So with that, it is now Mag's turn.
All right, I'm gonna make my way out the room. Where'd everybody go? Boats on fire! Oh no, she tore down the thing. Let's see, the forest probably. It's being super sneaky. I'm gonna run down that way. I can move some more, so I can get to about the stairs. And since I can do it now, I'm gonna bless the three of us. Make a good idea. Let's get out of here.
That's old
Oh, you don't get it. Yeah.
Oh no!
I went the other way.
I'm trying to chase this lady who took a brain.
I was in the room. I didn't even see that. I don't think.
And now it's Falcoris's turn.
I'm more worried about having to swim from a burning boat.
Did you yell that there's a fire? Because I haven't seen that there's a fire. I can smell it, but that's also bad cigar smoke.
Oh, I thought you said you could see it was like glowing.
Oh, yeah.
There is an ominous glow from outside.
Okay.
Plus, I'm used to the nasty smoke, so I'm
just... Fredo, where are you going?
The lady with the brain.
And away he goes. Again.
Alright. Let's meet on the lower deck. I'm gonna go see what Fredo's doing. And I dash back, which is 60. So. I think I'm going from here. Doable. Totally doable. With a dash. And I dash back. And I hop off the things. And what do I see? Like, do I see the brain being held?
The brain is on the ground in attack position. It is just kind of angrily rearing back, getting ready to make its move.
Well, I use my... I'm done for now. Actually, I used the rest of my move. And that's 45, so... There. I'm done.
Excellent. And now it's Nahala's turn.
Alright, so, having been on this boat before, I'm going to use my full movement and dash down the stairs to the main room to get to, like, the lower deck so that we can jump off a little closer to the water.
All right. To make your way back down to the main deck. And it is pretty smoky in there. Also pretty empty.
Alright. Yep, and I'm just making my way towards the closest exit.
You pass a few dead guards, make your way through the door and out onto the deck. You can see from your new position that the boat is not doing so hot. There's a number of fires going. It appears pretty much all of... You see a number of rowboats full of people rowing away from it. It's actually... Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Fairly quiet out here, other than that.
Are there any rowboats lingering nearby?
Yes, there is a small rowboat kind of hanging on the side of the Golden Goose, as if it was for
Alright.
excursions or what have you.
Does it look like it could fit all of us?
Yeah, it'll fit all of you. That's about it. It's going to be riding low.
I'm gonna make my way, whatever room I have left, make my way towards that, so next time I can start trying to get it lowered.
Okay. That's the guards' turn. They're all dead. And it's Waitress's turn. Waitress.
I think Grimlock's muted.
Yep, she's muted.
Hello?
Yep.
Headphones, sorry.
Oh, that's all right. It is now your turn.
Okay, so I'd like to go down the stairs.
Fair enough.
I'm trying to tell by the picture. Is the brain on the stairs?
It is. It is by the stairs. Kind of.
Okay, I guess I should catch it first.
You could give that a shot. All right. Roll a athletics or acrobatics check. Hmm. Ooh. It manages to escape your grasp. You can try again, or you could just attack it. Either way.
Kill it as a group? Do we want it dead? Or do we want to, like, be able to study it?
Oh no, we want to kill this thing.
Attack.
All right.
We know exactly what those things can do.
It's nasty.
Sadly, this one is pretty quick, and it sidesteps your swing. You narrowly miss it.
That's... I guess that's all. Like,
If you wanted to, you could make your way down the stairs, or you could wait.
it's still up here, though.
Yep, it's still up here. And it's probably going to attack you when you go down the stairs.
Should I? I don't know.
Yeah, just kill that thing. End it.
You do you.
either stay or run, right? I've already used everything else.
Yep, that's pretty much what you got.
If I run down the stairs, is that going to be in its space where it can attack, an opportunity attack?
Yep. It will indeed.
Then I guess I'll just stay, because regardless, I'm going to move past it to where it can attack me.
Yep. And now it's its turn. And it does not like you very much for trying to catch it.
Oh no.
You try to catch it like you're some dog catcher.
It claws at you, but its claws bounce harmlessly off your armor.
Silly chihuahua.
And then it growls at you again, fiercely. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no.
Not good. Not good. Roll me 3d6.
Oh god, roll low, roll really low.
Almost the opposite of that.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, you
Oh no.
are just mind wiped. You just kind
Oh
of
no.
sit down on the floor.
I'm prone. Am I stunned or am I just like...
Your intelligence score is now 0.
Oh.
Got
Until you gain at least 1 intelligence, how does that even happen?
it's
How do you
not
gain a point of intelligence?
great. Not great.
On my character sheet too, like... just put it down to 0?
Now you can just leave it where it's at. We know where it's at. And you take 14 points of psychic damage.
Oh no.
Alrighty.
Yes. Now it's Fragor's turn.
I'm gonna go. Lady, I told you didn't know what you were messing with. And I'm gonna run over, I'm gonna jump, I'm gonna vault over the rails down into the stairs, and I'm gonna whack it this thing.
It's on the same floor.
Trying to look cool. Yeah.
No, it's on the stairs. I have to go around.
Yeah, it's on.
It's somewhere up there, but you look pretty cool doing it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's the important part.
That's the key. That's the key to that.
Yeah, that's the most important thing.
Okay, what is it called? Great Weapon Master. 10? Does 10 hit?
Does a 10 hit? No. No, it doesn't.
Great Weapon Master again. God dang! Alright. Oh, wait, hold on, I'm sorry. I have advantage on him.
Because he's the same height as you?
No, I put True Strike on him the turn before.
Right.
Oh, that's true.
That's only advantage on my first attack, which was a 15 and 13. Alright, I gotta kill this thing. I'm gonna Great Weapon Master again. Oh my god.
Yeah, you are just destroying the staircase.
Okay. I can't believe
look cool, though.
So bad.
Hold still.
Alright, I'm gonna burn my action surge. And I am gonna Great Weapon Master again. Oh, yeah! Thank God.
This time you hit it full force.
Alright. Oh, let me re-roll those 2s. So 9 plus 5 is 14 plus 10, so 24.
24. You splatter that intellect devourer all over the staircase.
Awesome.
And you feel redeemed.
Can I use the rest of my attack actions to grab the girl up and throw her over my shoulder?
Yes.
And run?
Yes, you do.
Do I need to roll like a
No.
athletics? Okay.
And we are out of combat. You all run down the stairs. Find yourself in the fiery gambling room. The ship's starting to list badly.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Guys, what can we do? What can we do? This stinks!
We got a boat down here. Well, more like a little dinghy.
You hear some commotion. You look around the corner and you see who is down there. You see Nahala and Mag getting a rowboat loose
So we're outside.
and lowered down. Yep.
Is there any rowboats by us, by me and Falcoris?
Nope.
Okay. So I'm gonna just sprint as fast as I can with the girl, mysterious girl over my shoulder, down to them.
Good run.
Hey man, 50 feet. My dash. Yeah.
Whoa, who's that?
It was such a blur. Okay. From the boat, is it easy to get back to shore, or
Yeah. Do you have water vehicle handling?
no?
I
No.
definitely don't.
No.
Can't say that
Totally a
I do.
thing.
You guys are
Does
able.
that count?
You don't really know what you're doing, but you've seen other people row boats before, and it's not that complicated. So you were able to make it to shore as you watched the flaming wreckage of the Great Dam slowly slip below the blackened water of the river. And you have made it to shore.
Fragor. Who is that you're carrying?
I have no
And
idea.
what happened to her?
I'm the brain thing. You know how it can melt your mind? It happened to Falcoris in the sewer. Yeah. So
Let me
listen,
set her down. Set her down.
you need to fix her, but don't turn her into seawater. I want to know who the hell she is. Can you do that?
Well, I can, but there's a chance she turns to seawater.
Okay. Do we know anything about these?
Make Clagadin
At all?
restore you.
Does anyone know anything about
so-
what she could be going through?
Yeah, remember it happened to you in the sewer when we fought this thing before.
It's kind of a blank in my memory.
It
Yeah.
happened to somebody. I remember it happened to somebody. I don't remember who it was. I thought it was Fragor.
No, it wasn't me because I killed it.
So I'm just gonna make Clagadin restore you and cast Greater Restoration on her. Well, make Clagadin restore you and not turn you to seawater.
Oh, that's good. And yeah, that'll do it. Beatrice, your eyes flutter open. You find yourself on the bank of the river, staring at a dwarf that's uncomfortably close.
Are you okay?
Oh,
Well,
is
She
my
didn't turn
intelligence
to-
up?
to saltwater.
Yes,
Yeah, no.
your intelligence is fully restored.
Okay, cool.
You
That's
did
a good
it.
sign, guys.
You didn't kill her.
Yay!
That's a first in a while.
I am going to, as you guys are talking, I'm going to paint burning wreckage.
Just gonna whip out some. Yeah, it's not your greatest work, but it is pretty good. It's definitely worthy of the Fragor collection.
All right. I mean, I have to at least paint it if I didn't burn it down.
Yeah. Either way, I think Kayvon's gonna be pissed.
Ooh, this will be a special gift to him.
Yeah, you killed his
Technically, we didn't kill the guy.
killed his political ally and burned his boat down.
Girl, who are you? What were you doing on that boat?
None of your business. Where am I?
You're on the shore of Yartar. Remember after I saved your ass? Oh wait, you don't remember because you were wrestling with the brain thing and it melted you. Your brain, I mean.
What's going on? But I need to know where I am and how I got here. I don't remember anything.
Well, see that wreckage out there? And I'll point to the burning boat.
I'm still painting, by the way.
Yeah, we were just kind of on that a few minutes ago, and it was either leave you there or take you with. We chose the latter.
And I thank you. But I need to go.
How'd you get on that boat?
I don't remember.
What were you doing on that boat?
Looking for something.
Oh? We were too. What were you looking for?
I can't quite remember, but I just remember a shape.
Mag's gonna get real close again and look at her head and make sure she doesn't hit loose to the head or anything.
A shape, huh?
It's U-shaped.
Oh,
Really
me-shaped.
important to me.
Not U-shaped. U-shaped. Like the letter.
Ah, gotcha. That makes sense. I get that now.
Do you? Do you get it?
No, but
Here,
I'm gonna keep painting.
I'm gonna start pulling out all the papers, napkins I shoved in my bag.
Oh
Is
dear
there
God,
anything in
where did
here?
you get all this?
Yeah, I just started shoving stuff off of the guy's desk. Anything I can get in there?
I want to read through the stuff.
What's your name?
Here. Read through all the papers.
Oh man, I can't look at the stream.
Yep.
Don't look at the stream, no one.
Yep. You get to see all the stuff I have to do.
Oh!
And all the
This is-
stuff you're not supposed to know.
Well, this might be interested to you. And I hold up a piece of paper. It is the title to that mountain you're interested in.
Oh, nice! I knew it.
I
I
hope-
knew that slimy scumbag was part of this group. I knew it.
I knew that napkin was important.
Good job, Mag. Man, you pulled through.
So,
Alright.
Frigor, I think she has a small case of amnesia.
Yeah.
I need to get back to with my guild.
I sometimes have trouble breathing too, but
Who's your guild?
It's not. Franco, it's
Hand
not
of Yartar.
breathing.
Ah. Yeah, we were probably just headed that way.
I need to get to them.
Well, we can go with you.
Is that who brought you? Is that who brought you to the boat? because you weren't on there when we left the dock.
Would have recognized the armor.
Very distinct.
Damn it. Now I have all these useless tokens.
Oh yeah.
Might as well just throw them in the river.
I wonder if I could skip them.
Those have no
try
value
and skip
anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and skip one of the coins on the river.
As the boat's burning in the background.
Oh, and she totally.
Nice. You hit the boat. You make it sink faster.
Oh dear God.
That was awesome.
Very nice.
It's all about the wrist flick.
Here, let me try one of those. Let me try one of
Okay.
those. Okay, the wrist, huh? Yeah, whatever.
Mag just grabs like 4 of them and tries to do it, and how do you do that? Just throws 4 of them.
I think you gotta do one at a time.
Let's get her to.
Wow, we're off track. Yeah.
Yep.
We do gotta go tell the lady. Maybe she'll bump us up another.
Oh yeah.
I use my sending stone to contact Lady Mila of the Hand and ask her if she's missing anyone.
At this point too, I'm gonna give a whistle just to get Shift back over, and he comes swooping down in his raven form, and then changes into his direwolf form.
Yes, Falcorus, you receive an answer to the effect that yes, she is missing some people.
We may have found a half-elf. She doesn't recall her name.
Wood elf.
Wood elf.
You should know your elves.
Yeah, if anyone should know, well, I guess there's that. Take it back.
How pointy her ears are. The way that half-elf.
If anyone
I'm
should
a
know.
half-elf. You
Freegold,
should
it's
know
not nice.
me.
I'm gonna like boing her long ears.
Oh my God, Fragor, no!
Really? You
You yanked up my tail.
you can punch him. It's okay.
You can
People
take
punch
it.
me all the
He
time.
needs it.
I'm trying to make a point here.
Fragor, it's still very rude. It's like if you grabbed my tail and yanked.
I've done
Or
that
our
before.
beards.
Where can we bring her? I'd ask Lady Mila.
To the coin toss.
We're on our way.
Isn't that what we're doing here?
Hey, I got an
What's
idea.
it like in town?
Ooh, apt. What
I
is
just-
I
That was well done.
got an idea, guys. Let's not tell anybody we sank the boat and exchange those tokens first. Then tell them we sank the boat.
Yeah,
I'm
Problem-
curious what the reaction of town is like, because there's a lot of them in town too.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see as we make our way there.
Plus, it's still burning. You see those big flames back there? I'm pretty sure they know the boat's on fire.
Oh yeah, maybe you're right.
Yeah.
Plus all the people that rode away from it probably made note.
So I'm gonna keep my
assuming
eye
we can
out.
see a bunch of rowboats.
true. There are rowboats dotting the shores and the waters.
Let's take her in.
We'll take you to Lady Mila at the coin toss.
So you make your way through this little bit of farmland outside the gates, and you get to the gates. The guards recognize you as being important adventurers, and they just let you in. And there are many dogs barking in the neighborhood.
A lot of dogs in Yardbar.
Such rude dogs.
Top-notch sound effects.
We got a production value.
And there's a bit of
Straight.
pandemonium going on in the streets, but for the most part it is quieter than you might expect, having just escaped from the flaming wreckage of a ship. And the further you get into town, the quieter it is. You make your way to the coin toss. The doors are barred.
Of course. You got like a secret knock or something?
No, just call it on the singing stone. Say we're outside.
Or, we could just walk in. It doesn't have to be that complicated.
Knock.
It's locked. There's
Really?
bars on the
Yeah.
door.
But you could knock.
Yes, so knock.
I'm gonna knock.
You knock on the door, and it takes a little bit, but eventually someone comes to the door and lets you in.
Lady Mila's expecting us.
And she says, yes, she is, Falcoris.
You said someone lets you in.
Yeah.
She takes off her hat of disguise. Like, good to see you, old friend. Good to see you.
Hey, look at this. Look what we found. Do you know what this is?
Are you pointing at our new friend here?
Yeah. Yeah, the girl.
Oh, yes. Waitress? Yes, we're familiar with her. She was actually in town asking about you guys earlier today.
Really?
Toast.
She
Indeed.
says she doesn't remember anything.
Yeah, I have that problem too when I see these dwarves.
No,
I wish I had that problem sometimes.
I said, baby,
Wait a
we're
minute.
unforgettable.
You guys are just
We
terrible.
just helped you out too. We just questioned the dude and you died.
Yeah, we didn't even do anything. I didn't even get to put the boat down. Someone else did it.
You know, Fragor, sometimes a girl's just gotta have fun.
That could be a song, I bet.
And, I'm sure some bard someday is gonna do pretty good with that.
I'm a bard. I'm gonna work on it.
Oh, that's right, you are a bard, aren't you?
This is terrible. Yeah, well, the thing is, so, we'd been following you guys for a little while now, and we had a suspicion you were going to go to the boat tonight, making it the perfect time to make our move. Because believe it or not, Lord Dryland and his cronies have been stepping on our toes quite a bit over the past year or two. With his recent political ambitions, it was time to take him down a notch or two. I hope you
It's
understand.
definitely a notch or two.
Well, he was certainly under a different influence.
He's under that octopus stuff.
A political aspiration.
I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that, but I can tell you that
We've ran into others like him,
really,
and there's more from what he was saying.
It's a whole cult.
They're all over the place. They were down at Daggerford, supposedly
octopus
out
cult.
kind of like northeast of Waterdeep.
Is it possible we have another thieves guild trying to move in on our territory? It's bad enough those stinking Zents have been trying to make their move, taking over the caravan district. It's
Their
small
signature
potatoes. but-
signs are red cloaks or sashes and stuff.
Great. Look,
Octopus sigils.
And that Hammerschmidt guy's in on it. We proved it. That's who they
Hammerschmidt.
go for.
I've never heard of this Hammerschmidt before.
Yeah, look him up.
But red,
We didn't either.
Red
We found out he
cloak.
was trying to buy our mountain.
He's a lord of Waterdeep.
let's see.
You don't need to worry about any more.
Or do you? Hard to say.
I think we do need to worry about these people.
Well, I think as far as Yartar goes, things should be getting back to normal. We still have our active water baron Nestra, and with Dryland out of the way, she's going to win the election in a landslide, seeing as there's no one else running against her. And all those Dryland loyalists, they'll be quick to put down their red octopus flags and come around now that they know that their side is lost.
There's no way that can come back at her in any way, is there?
Oh, no. We're pretty good at what we do. She's going to be alright. But I'm a little concerned about this talk of octopus cults. We'll have to be extra vigilant and keep an eye on such things. Just thought Dryland was a stuffed shirt. We didn't know that perhaps he actually had some
Pretty big
backing.
pretty big players, I think, just by how far they're spread out. And I look at Falcor's. Have you told her about what we ran into down there in the sewers?
It wasn't all that pleasant.
It didn't really come up in conversation at this point. But now maybe we should share.
Of course, we'd expect you to share information with us. It seems to be working.
I suppose.
And we let her know about what we experienced up to this point.
Oh my, mind flayers in the sewers.
Yes, and those nasty little brains.
Brain chihuahuas.
And they pray to
Yeah.
squid seawater fountains and stuff.
Hmm.
I think Fragor's still got a back scratcher.
I must say, all this squid coincidence seems
I take out the
like it might
statue
be.
that I use as a back scratcher, and I show her.
Oh god. That thing again.
Wait. You need to look for this symbol. That's their symbol.
Seems like there might be a connection between these things. We're definitely going to have to look into it.
I'm gonna start scratching my back a bit.
Do you think you could leave that here with me? Preferably with less back scratching.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Hmm.
Hey, can you do me a favor? I don't think we'll be able to go back to Gavon's house.
No.
Can you give him this note? And I hand him, I tear out a piece of paper from my notebook and I hand it to her. And all it says is, my bad. And at the bottom it says, dash, Fragor.
She says, sure, not a problem.
Try to keep it not so wordy, you know?
If you guys want to lay low here tonight, that'll be fine.
Hey,
That would be
do we get any promotions from this?
Nope.
Cool, we did burn that boat.
From
We did actually burn it down.
Oh, it wasn't us that did it. You're talking to the person that did.
And that's the water baron.
Oh yeah, I got confused. Never mind.
Yep. This is the All Lady Thieves Guild leader.
Oh yeah.
So she's probably not going to make you an honorary member. Just saying.
So you were looking for us as I look at Waitress.
I was looking for the Wardens of the Coast, if that's you.
Oh yeah, that's us.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're
I
an
just
interesting bunch.
Thieves Guild to find you on the boat. And now I'm confused as to what happened on that boat.
Oh well, you tried to capture this little brain thing. I forgot what it's called. But anyways, it wipes your brain.
Intellect devour. I can't talk right now.
Intellect devour. That's right. That's right. It just makes you dumb. Makes you dumb. So I picked you up, and I threw you on a boat, and then Mag fixed you up without turning into seawater. End of story.
So is she cured, DM? Is she cured or not cured?
Cured. Yep.
So full intelligence back.
Yep. She's back.
So she would remember
Back,
that.
but I'm not remembering what happened after.
Okay.
Yeah. Makes sense. You have no intellect. How would you remember what happened?
Right. Up to the point where you blanked out. Should be familiar.
So, what are you looking for us for?
I am in search of an object that is very important to me. It's a magical object, but I was told that maybe the Wardens of the Coast could help me find this because this would be searching for magical objects as well.
Yeah. Well,
So maybe you might know where to find mine.
What are we looking for?
Oh, totem of sorts. It's silver electrum, and it's U-shaped, and it has some runes on it. This-
Can you draw the runes?
Yeah, I hand her my notebook and my pencil.
and I draw it in there.
Okay.
It's not runes you're familiar with.
So it's not like a giant rune. or
It
anything?
might be, but it's not one you're familiar with.
Okay.
Okay. Does anybody here speak giant?
I do.
So it doesn't look like a giant.
I don't know if I could read it though. That would be.
Wait, guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, I got cut out. What are we doing right now?
We're
Talking.
talking to Waitress about why she was looking for us. Okay. So is this a giant rune?
U-shaped.
Do you know what it
Okay.
does?
Can I read it?
Can you read the runes?
Well, if it's a language, I can read it.
Oh no. Yeah, didn't think of that.
Did not see that coming.
I can't. That is the first goddamn invocation I took in the game 2 fucking
I'll tell you
years
this
ago.
much. That's what makes this game so great.
You read it, and it says strength and honor in some ancient tongue you're not familiar with.
Strength. What does it say?
Strength and honor.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can't read it. Strength and honor. And do we know if there's like a clan or anybody who uses that?
For the specific importance of it, I just know that it's very important that I have it and I keep it as safe as possible.
You're a mysterious lady.
has to be that way.
Ah,
And you're looking for this piece?
It was taken
you-
from me by a group of orcs.
Ah, where at?
Fucking orcs.
We hate orcs. We're down to kill some orcs.
yeah.
And I was attacked trying to find these objects, and apparently mine was something they had to have. I was running away from them because I couldn't, or too many. I fell down a ravine. They got it. And I've been searching ever since. I destroyed an orc. Killed everyone there, and I searched every single body. But none of them had it.
The old no dice, huh?
Did these orcs have a certain symbol on them? Do you recall?
They
what
wore
one?
necklaces type. How to describe it?
Did they have a
Do we still
skull
have
painted
one?
on their face?
They wore like a talisman of sorts. I don't know if it does anything, but I do have one with me here. I can show it to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've had some dealings with orcs before. I was just thinking maybe we've come across these orcs at some point.
Me
Do you know
too.
where were you at when this all took place?
A
When they
small
took it from
village?
me?
I don't know if you know the area.
We've been all over the realm.
The
Yeah, we
north.
may know it.
Well, I mean, from here, we do kind of got to go somewhere. But I'm up for helping you find this piece.
Oh, I
Although, if
think-
we do come across any more brain chihuahuas, you don't want to like try and wrangle with those.
And anymore.
They don't make good pets.
No. All right, bartender, drinks all around.
Yeah, let's get a drink. Hey, I can have an idea. Why don't we call Bob, have him send the airship to us? We party here for a couple days. I pick up my armor. We go kill some orcs. We go to Purple Rock Island.
Well, when we get to the table, how much are drinks? Are we getting them for free?
How much are drinks? Oh man,
The flip side is we
no.
need to find out where this Purple Rock Island is. So
Well, once we get to our table, I'll be like, should I send a message to brother, letting him know what we found out? Maybe he knows more about where these purple rocks are at.
You cut out. Who are you sending a message to?
I was just asking the group if I should send King Hecaton's brother
Oh,
a message,
yeah. Oh, that's a good idea.
letting him know
Yeah, absolutely.
what we found out, and maybe he knows where these islands or purple rocks are at.
I see. All of your booze is 1 copper apiece. So go
Oh, we
nuts.
got lots of copper. Pull out a handful.
Oh man.
100 copper.
Just
Drinks all
You
around.
know what?
making it hail.
Yeah, buy the whole tavern around.
Yeah.
it was
I mean,
closed. That's
we-
us.
Yeah, so even better.
Yeah.
We're just raining copper pieces.
We can pretty much give rounds to everybody in here for like a year straight. I'm gonna take
Okay.
one more look around and see if I can see that same girl I was hitting on before. If she might be in here.
Nope.
I can tell you that answer.
Yeah, you're the one who always.
Yeah, I can tell you that this place was locked up, and we're the only ones in it.
So I'm gonna send a message to the
Have another
Imperator Uthor.
Imperator Uthor. Indeed.
I think we found out where your brother's at. He's being held hostage. Boat that are going around Purple Rocks. Do you know where that's at?
Purple Rocks. I've heard of these places before. Indeed. These are islands out there in the sea of swords.
Sea of Swords, huh? Crap, does that mean we're gonna have to go on more?
I think so. I'm gonna send another message. He
Yeah.
can't be found by magical means. We plan to intercept. Want to come?
That was like a PS.
Yeah.
He replies,
What's up, dude? Wanna hang?
"Uh, I'll see what I can do."
Alright, he's gonna see what we can do. Hey, Raytress, have you ever tried a dwarven cigar before?
No,
Oh
thank
god.
you.
Swear to god, you light that thing up, I'm throwing you in the river.
She's gonna do it. Our guest is gonna try one. Here's one for you.
Give her one of the good ones.
Yeah, this is from dwarves down in Jolkoon, right? Weird, huh? They're like river dwarves. We call them bayou cigars. Here, take this guy. I'm gonna light one for you.
I snuff out the flame.
God damn it! Don't. You're being rude. You're being rude, Holly. You're being rude.
You're being rude. With that offensive odor.
Mila turns to you and says, not in here, boys. That... No.
Alright. Okay, I guess I'll just have to, maybe play a tune. I'm going to play an upbeat song. Kind of get us, into the mood of drinking, Yeah.
Wow.
Get the night going. I'm gonna do it on the table too.
Do it on the table, too.
And is there any rats that come and join?
Sadly, no. No rats come crawling out of the woodwork this time.
Alright. But people are enjoying it.
People are surprisingly enjoying it.
Alright.
What are you playing?
Oh, I'm actually playing a song that I learned from a hill dwarf who was put into my unit, right? In Mirabar. He sung this song all the time. I don't even know what it's really about, but it makes me feel happy. Makes me want to shake my booty.
Excellent.
I want to call it something to do with girls having fun, you know? Like, girls, they just like fun sometimes. Girls,
Oh, you got.
they want to do fun. I don't know, I'll work on it. I'll work on the lyrics.
You said a Hilldorf or like hillbilly dwarf. This made me think of this.
I know, he just hummed it. It was a tune, not like a song.
Oh, very nice.
I
Yes.
have to put words to it. I'm just inspired now.
So, Raytress, where did you encounter these orcs?
Durwood.
It's somewhere around here. I mean, we've been all over.
Yeah, where is it?
There's lots of woods.
Oh wow, it is way the hell up there.
We've been through there. We actually saved Trance friends there.
Yes, I met him.
Oh,
Right, we did, didn't we?
small world.
They're one stone.
Huh.
He was the one who led me to you. And the
Oh,
Wanderers of the Coast.
Oh, all right.
we do wander.
Yeah, I thought you just heard us
there
around.
for no reason.
Well, hopefully the fire giants aren't being an issue out there. Since we got rid of their leader. Do you want to see his head?
Yeah, sure, the rock one too. That one's a good one.
That one might be kind of stinky. I don't think we. I don't think, well.
Oh, we turned them all in.
Oh no,
No,
we
we
kept the
just-
Nuh-uh. We kept the leaders.
Oh, that's what we gotta do. We gotta find the taxidermist here and start getting those taxiderms.
Well, Guz's head's already been stuffed and mounted. It's the two.
Yeah, Turley.
Other one.
That was his name.
And that should be done soon, because I hate the thought of carrying these things around.
Yes.
Did we introduce ourselves?
No.
I don't think we did, huh? Well, my name is Fragor. I'm sure you heard people saying my name, usually with a cuss between by it. I'm a military man. I was in a special unit that protected Mirabar's mine, so I spent a lot of my life underground with dwarves. I'm still kind of
Because you
learning
are
the
one.
customs. Yeah, correct.
He's blossoming into a nice flower as I roll out the picture he drew. Being bully balled by a stone giant.
That was one of my better ones.
This brings a tear to my eye.
He's a budding artist, that one. I'm Nahala. It is a pleasure to meet you. I tend to blow shit up. This, and sitting next to me is a direwolf, is my familiar Shift. He's a special boy. Isn't that right, Shift? Yes, it is.
They belonged to a clan of wolves, but I had to leave them behind in hopes to find your group.
Are they all horse-sized like him?
Shift will go over and lean on you and do kind of like that dog lean or scritches.
When he's giant?
You feel more comfortable with wolves than people, if you can't tell.
He's an amazing guy, too. Rode him into battle many times.
Oh yeah.
I am Mag Oakfist. I'm a battle priest of Clagadin's order, as you can see by my emblem on my helmet. It's nice to meet you.
And Falcoris is around here somewhere, but he kind of disappears a lot.
He's very, very sneaky.
Is this
Sneaky
Valcoris?
snake.
I represent that.
Oh Jesus Christ! There he is.
I am Valcoris Serpenthelm at your service. And I'm just a humble merchant. Nothing much more.
Yeah, merchant. Let's just say, keep your hands in your pockets around him.
So Turlane, huh? Yeah, we haven't talked to Turlane.
I take cigar packages from
If-
Fragor.
No, no, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
He totally did too. He
Do I
robbed
have
you
a-
blind.
Do I have a chance to see him?
I think you
No.
need to roll a crit to do that.
What if I roll a crit?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
You gotta crit it.
Okay, hold on. I want to use Indomitable. I get to cast my, or re-roll my saving throw.
It's not gonna help.
God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! My stupid rolls suck. so pissed. I only had like one left though, but that was my only one.
And now you have none.
I have none now. Oh, you son of a bitch. Anyways, you know, Valkoris he might be a thief, but he's a real good guy. Like, I'm just messing around with that whole keep your hands in your pockets. He's a really good guy. Really a straight shooter. Real straight shooter, that guy. Right? Yeah, he's my buddy. We're buddies.
You make me blush, Frigor.
Drinks all around.
Yeah, I'm gonna start chugging. We're getting drunk.
Yep.
Apparently.
So any friend of Trolang's is a friend of mine. So, we'd be happy to help you find your relic.
Yeah, we should call Bob and have him bring the boat to us.
The new boat?
No, our flying boat.
Oh.
Do we want to fly that? Over the ocean?
But wait.
We got here with it.
Wait.
No, we're gonna go kill orcs first.
No, we were teleported by the giants.
Yeah.
Oh,
We need to go back.
Maybe we could talk to the wizard here. There's a wizard here that can teleport
I'm,
us. Actually, I think he
sure
did
there's
before.
I'm sure there's a wizard or two living in this city.
Were they looking into... Was the uncle looking to figure out where those islands are and getting back to us? Or do we know?
That's kind of the plan.
Yeah, I think we'll
Yeah.
back to us, right? Listen, before I get too drunk, I need to know a plan. We have to figure out a plan. Otherwise,
At this point, we at least have tomorrow free as we wait for information. So,
Well,
you know,
This is a
blackout drunk.
trade town. Maybe we could find some maps. Maybe somebody here has maps of the ocean. And
That is a
or a
good idea.
library. This is a pretty big town.
there's a library in Kavan's house.
Let's go find now. Yeah, let's go.
But I don't think we should go there.
Crash Kavan's house.
Or
Technically,
did
isn't
you
it
give
Mac's house as well?
No,
Yeah.
he gave it
I
to
signed
Kavan.
it over, but still,
Ah. Yeah, he knows us.
we just party crash it.
I did nail my new art piece up to his wall. I got one of the burning boat. I can nail
See, I
right.
thought you were gonna give him the burning boat. Say my bad.
No, that's a good
That's
idea.
the title
Damn
of the
it.
piece.
That's the title, and you signed it. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, wait, I'm here. They didn't send the note yet. I'm gonna roll up my painting of boat and go to what's her face. Be like, hey, you didn't send that note to Kavan, did you?
Did you see me? No.
I didn't know if you handed off or anything. Don't get shitty with me. Anyways, can you please get this painting to him as well?
She unrolls it and takes a look at it. She says, "Oh yeah, yeah, definitely."
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're a saint. Sorry about the shitty.
She pinches your cheek. This is your funny one.
And I'm gonna
He's
drink.
precious. He's precious, that one.
And with that, that's probably a good place to call it a night.
All right.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Welcome to Rachel's.
Yeah, welcome.
Yes.
I hope you had fun. I know we don't stay on task a lot.
We
No.
get there eventually. But I think
Yeah.
Eventually.
sometimes it's more of a bane to Brian's existence than...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we do it. You have to admit, we do get into some interesting conversations.
We
It's
do.
true, and they're mostly D&D related.
And we have a tendency to accomplish tasks in very unusual manners.
Yeah.
Hence the reason for carrying ball bearings.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are ruthless.
Literally almost took out like 6 giants like at the same time. It was amazing. It was like imagine it was like the Home Alone of giants.
Worked out
There was
well.
a giant staircase, about 5 giants on top of the staircase, and 1,000,000 ball bearings. Just do the math. It was amazing.
It was very special.
I hope
One
I
of
can
those.
play out my character more.
You will.
Yep, for sure. It's kind of a slow
I
one.
love the story though. I wanna figure it out like better and then figure out the role better and play it more. More than just like I know this was just an introductory game, but
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, we've been
Promise
kind of
us
all
you'll
over the
stay
place.
At least 3 games. Give us 3 games.
yeah, totally.
We haven't had much luck.
Yeah, especially with Rangers. I mean, for some reason, Rangers like to bail on us.
Sad.
So when I saw you were a Ranger, I was like, oh shit.
Wood Ranger and that's the lucky change.
Oh, good.
Well, our last
I
ranger
mean-
was an alcoholic, so it wasn't good. See.
No, we had Corin. We took one of our
Yeah,
charges.
remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like I'm just an awkward elf who was raised by wolves and doesn't know how to talk to humans, so I'm trying to play that character.
Perfect.
Oh,
You're doing well.
I'm
It's
a-
doing great.
I'm an awkward dwarf who doesn't know how to talk to you. There was like
Well,
3.
Who
Someone
has a
someone
human
taught-
son?
Now
This is a dwarf.
Yeah, I have a human son named Orok, who is a barbarian. He don't speak very good, but I'm basically making him.
He don't. You just know where he gets it from.
Yeah. But
Words are hard.
no, there was like a couple weeks there where someone taught me how to high five, and I didn't know what it was, so I just kept high fiving everybody.
I like that.
I remember that.
I don't remember that, but
Yeah.
I'm
He was
sure it
"Hey,
was
you
awesome."
alright?" All right, guys, I'm gonna go play some games with my buddy.
all right. Have a good night.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Thanks,
You're
Brian.
welcome.
Are we? So we're going back to Wednesdays, right?
Yep.
Or are you VP, Mr. VP?
No, we're doing Wednesdays at the same time.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, I
Were
mean,
we
there,
switching a day around though?
yeah, if I've got a meeting that night, then we'll switch it.
Okay.
This was kind of a special deal because of the 4th of July being yesterday
Yeah.
and all the explosions and dogs and all that stuff. So next week we'll be back at our regular time, which is Wednesday at whatever time this started in your particular time zone.
Okay. 2 weeks from now, I'm on vacation. I'm probably not going to have any kind of cell phone Wi-Fi coverage.
Hmm.
Camping.
Dang.
Just so you know, not next week, but the week after.
Hey, Brian, my buddy Joe was saying that the stream is a little quiet.
Yeah, I get that a lot. I'll have to look into that.
Strong silent type.
All right. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, have a
Yeah.
good night.
Everyone,
Yeah. Welcome.
thanks for joining us. Yeah.
See you
Thank
next
you.
time. Yeah, it was nice.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Have a good night, everyone.